Hello, Allison here. Today I'd like to talk about the tree of grief. This is one of the negative emotions that we take on board. You know, as a gardener, I'm very interested in the cycle of life. And as with all things, there's birth and there's death. It's a cycle. So I chose to speak about this today because today is the month of my mother's birth. And you know, when she passed away, it was really something for me. She was my best friend, my confidant, my role model, my heroine, and incidentally, she was my mom. And you know, for the last 2 years of her life, her body was just deteriorating. And at the same time, I was in another city nursing my life partner who was also very, very ill. And I was jumping back and forth trying to stretch myself as thin as I could. And one of our friends, who was also a doctor doing house calls, said to me, "Please, Allison, don't fall into the trap of most caregivers. Don't give yourself away so much to others that you have nothing left for yourself." So I found a little time in there to nurture myself and really to think about what it means to have the passing of a loved one. And you know something? I realized that we can look at it in so many different ways. Of course we're going to feel loss, but what is it we're missing? Is it the person, or is it the way that person makes us feel? And we can bring that to life again and again when we think of them. They never have to die. Our loved ones can stay alive in our thoughts, and so much more. We can take that grief and we can just shift the perspective around a little bit, like a faucet of a diamond. And we can see, instead of feeling, "Oh no, poor me, what am I missing?" we can look at gratitude and appreciation for the time that we spent with that beautiful, special soul. This can change everything. When we don't process our grief and we just put it on the back burner and get busy with our lives and carry on and do all the things that we have to do, never allowing ourselves the chance to mourn, that can be equally negative in its impact on our longevity. So we don't want to hang on to those grief and mourning feelings. We don't want to not recognize them. We want to let them flow through us. We want to release them and replace them with gratitude and appreciation. That's going to keep your vitality alive, going to raise your vibration and embrace your longevity. So listen to more of my videos as we playfully learn to embrace longevity now. And give me any of your comments or questions. Post them in the Longevity Garden.